With the release of Need for Speed Unbound fast approaching, we were starting to worry about the lack of pure gameplay. Since October's reveal, we've only seen heavily edited trailers, with no controller in hand action shown. Thankfully, EA responded to requests with a 3-minute video showing mostly unedited gameplay, just over a week before launch. This finally gave us a good look at actual gameplay, but considering the franchise's name, there's still something important missing. I'm Mark from RacingGames, and today I'm here to talk about how Need for Speed Unbound lacks speed. The Need for Speed Unbound gameplay video showcases 2 speed races featuring rapper A$AP Rocky's one-of-a-kind Mercedes-Benz 190E, but what's missing is the sense of speed you would normally get from street racing. Now obviously we don't expect a Mercedes-Benz 190E to be as fast as a Lamborghini or Ferrari, but when the speedometer says you're hurtling at 130 miles per hour, it shouldn't feel like you're coasting at 30 miles per hour on the way to the supermarket. This could easily be fixed with a few changes. All Criterion needs to do is add some subtle blur and camera shake effects, and that would increase the sense of speed dramatically. Of course, these effects may be optional in the final game, but even so, leaving them off wasn't the best way to showcase Need for Speed Unbound's races. Compared to what we've seen in Unbound so far, the sense of speed was significantly better in Need for Speed Underground, a game that's nearly 20 years old now. When you activated Nitros in Need for Speed Underground, the speed was intoxicating. An onslaught of visual effects inspired by the Fast and Furious made every race feel exhilarating. By comparison, the races shown in the Unbound gameplay video lack energy and intensity, even if your car does now sprout wings. Before we move on, have you subscribed to RacingGames yet? Just one click and you're on the RacingGames grid. Oh, and hit that notification bell too so you never miss an upload. Alright, on with the video. So the game appears to lack speed, but at least Lakeshore City looks like a fun and diverse map to explore. Races shown in the gameplay video take place in crowded city streets, suburbs, and even a rail yard. With an emphasis on performing stunts and finding shortcuts, the open world design reminds us of Criterion's Burnout Paradise, particularly when the player car smashes through roadworks, jumps over a ramp, and lands on an overhead railway before narrowly missing an oncoming train. For the first time in a Need for Speed game, parked cars line the streets, crowds of pedestrians fill the pavements, and there are moving trains. These may sound like minor details, but it helps make Lakeshore City feel alive, something we practically begged for in a previous video. That said, the traffic density could still be higher as some streets look empty in the gameplay video. We suspect the traffic density is lowered in races to help reduce frustration, which to be fair is something we think is also a good idea. The gameplay video also shows us how side bets work. Before a race, you can bet money on a rival racer to earn extra cash. Higher ranked drivers have larger bets, adding an element of risk versus reward. The driving also appears to have a surprising amount of depth. Most Need for Speed games let you get away with speeding around corners without slowing down by tapping the brakes to drift. But in Unbound, drifting appears to slow the car down, meaning you need to think about your speed when approaching corners. This is, again, something we mentioned in a previous video, so it's good to see our prayers have been answered. We also get a better look at the cartoon driving effects, and surprisingly they blend with the realistic visuals well. The wings appearing from your car when catching air in a jump just seem to make sense in the world of Lakeshore City. These effects are going to be divisive, but at least you can turn them off in the game's settings, meaning you can still hit the streets and place bets on races without looking like you're driving an angel car. Overall, Need for Speed Unbound's gameplay showcase does leave us feeling a little underwhelmed. The unusual visual style is refreshing, but it's redundant if the actual racing falls flat. Let's hope this isn't a sign that Need for Speed Unbound is all style and no substance, and is in fact just EA keeping their cards close to their chest before blowing us all away. What do you think? Do you believe Need for Speed Unbound will be underwhelming, or do you think the game will grow wings and fly? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to join in on the conversation while you're there. For now though, thanks for watching. I've been Mark from RacingGames, please like and subscribe for all things Need for Speed Unbound, and now I'm off to figure out how to get my car to spring wings. I just need to find a big enough ramp.